Well, there's a busy group in motion right now, the United Way, and they always are, although they ramp up at certain times of the year. And Seamus Damstrom joins us in studio from the United Way here in the East Kootenay. Hi, Seamus.
Hi, how are you?
Very good. Yeah, you're a pretty young person to be
Yes.
doing this. How did you get involved in United Way?
Well, I moved up to Cranbrook last year to go to college. And in the summer, I was looking for a job and to get engaged in my community. So by chance, they had a job available for the summer as a campaign associate last year. And that's how I started with United Way.
Right. I know you have just the one office in Cranbrook, but you have an outreach in the Elk Valley as well, don't you?
Yes. So United Way East Kootenay, we try to fund as many programs in Cranbrook as well as in the East Kootenay. Windermere, we have a youth center that we fund with the funds raised in our Park on Us campaign.
Like many of the organizations that we interview, it's very regional, and I know that's why you're talking about the Elk Valley and the Columbia Valley at the same time. You also have to get very creative because now the fundraising game there's not so many pieces, or there's more pieces in the pie than there used to be. Park on Us, can you tell us about that part of the United Way?
Yeah, so Park on Us is an annual campaign. We do every summer. We start doing it. The city of Cranbrook donates all of the 420 parking meters downtown Cranbrook, and we then sell them to local businesses, and it provides free parking for customers on the day of the campaign, as well as it gives promotion for businesses and organizations because we'll have signs out there for them, and all the funds raised on that one day of free parking goes to United Way, and we keep every single dollar in our community and the East Kootenays as well.
I know the list could be a mile long, but
Yes.
when you talk about the United Way, you do donate to different causes. You choose different ones each year. Are there any particular causes or organizations you're focusing on this year?
Well, we try to have as many organizations in our community apply for funding, and for the funding. It's all determinant of how much we raise in our campaign. Some of the groups that we fund all the time are Community Connection Society, a great hub over there with all the organizations in there, as well as we do funding with the party program, and the list goes on and on and on.
There's names of special people all the time, active members that help you a whole lot. Are there any people you want to make mention of and give recognition to while we have you here today?
Well, I wanted to give a little recognition to Frederick. He was a long-time supporter, and he was on this Park on Us campaign since it started. And he passed away last summer. And this is his event. This was his heart and soul. And I will never be able to do justice to him, but I always keep him in my mind when I go to businesses. And there are businesses who say, "Where's Frederick?" Or, "Oh, you're a little different than Frederick." He was very unique, and he always put a smile on everyone's faces with the stories he told.
Usually the United Way, everything is kind of tied in together from a national base, but I take it by the way you're talking about Park on Us, this is very much a local initiative.
Yeah, most definitely. This is a local initiative as well as United Way East Kootenays. We do not receive funding from the federal government as well as from other United Way organizations for any of the programs that we're funded for. We want to make sure that the money that we raise stays in our community and doesn't go elsewhere.
Seamus, do you have a fundraising goal for this year, or do you try and stay away from that?
Well, for myself, I want to make sure that I can either get more businesses involved. Last year, we had 110 businesses and organizations who participated in the Park on Us, and I would like to see that number increase. As well as we made about $11,000. We have the potential to make about $20,000. So if we can make any ground with that or increase that, I'll be ecstatic.
For a person watching, whether it be in the public or an organization leader or somebody that has a business and they want to get involved with United Way, what's the format? Is there a lot of paperwork to it, or you get on board and I don't know, the commitment and the format and procedure if they want to get involved then?
Not a lot of paperwork. You can stop by our office. We're right on Baker Street, right beside the Bank of Montreal. You can contact our office. We're always available from Monday to Thursday. And in terms of the Park on Us, for businesses to get involved, they just have to make a commitment. They can say, we're going to get 1 parking meter, and you get a sign with your name, with your business's name. And if you wanted 10 parking meters, you get a nice large sign with your logo and your name. And there's not a lot of, there's no paperwork. It's just making that commitment. That's what we want.
That's good information. We needed those dates and times. When will people see all this happening?
Yeah. So our Park on Us event, our 15th annual Park on Us event this year is going to happen on September 15th. Right down Baker Street, we're going to have a barbecue at about 11:30. And from 7 to 7, it's going to be free parking down there. So come out, shop, come by our barbecue and stop by our office. It's going to be a great day.
We appreciate what you're doing, and we'll see you on September the 15th.
Perfect. Thank you
Hope you're
very
having a good
much.
summer, too.
Thank you.
Yeah, Seamus Damstrom is with United Way here in the East Kootenay.